Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Today I'm giving you guys another Dragon Ball Super Predictions video, this time for episode 65. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. We have Fused Zamasu here, so let's go ahead and dive in. Hey, it's me, Goku. Just like every week we get this. What is this light of Zamasu's? We get a little shot of the merged Zamasu here. He's got like this, some people in my live stream from my review were saying it's the Catholic cross. It doesn't look like that to me from this angle. This is the first time I've seen it since the episode aired, so I might change my mind. But very cool looking design, and this light of whatever I actually do get a pretty good shot of it right here coming up. He looks very. I feel like there's definitely gonna be a lot of symbolism in this episode. A lot of things gonna be going down. It's just going to be a mud stomp for Goku and Vegeta. They're going to get absolutely trounced. There's no chance that there's no chance for them to ever defeat these guys unless they do some sort of trick in a later episode. Obviously, fusion's still an option, which I'm very confident is going to happen. There's a little bit of other information I'm going to talk about later. It's very, 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 very minor stuff from 65, but it is part of the synopsis, so I'll talk about that in a little bit, but I'll let you guys know ahead of time. But yeah, they obviously are not doing very good. Is this the pressure of a god's energy? And he's getting some attack here. Looks like it's just shit stomping everything. It almost has some previous visions of destroying Namek. Now he wouldn't be trying to destroy the Earth, right? Because they seem to have left a lot of the Earth not ruined. A lot of nature and stuff, so they couldn't be he wouldn't be trying to destroy it, right? Or maybe he could say something like, oh, the Earth is doomed no matter what we do, so we have to take out the whole thing. Probably not, but I'm just saying it looks kind of like it's destroying the Earth in a way, like all the magma coming out of the ground, but it could be anything. I'm sure he's not actually destroying the Earth, but no matter how strong the enemy, all we gotta do is get even stronger. What does that sound like, guys? What does that sound like right there? Goku's saying no matter how strong the enemy, all we gotta do is get even stronger. That's not just some one-off phrase he's saying just to be like, oh, we have to train so we can beat these types of guys. That's definitely, again, another hint towards a power-up of some sort to compete with Zamasu. And what would that power-up be? Come on, guys. Again, it's gotta be fusion. Trunks, again. Isn't that right? Vegeta, Trunks. So he says to both of them. Trunks is here trying to help out. Not sure how much. Next time, Dragon Ball Super. Is this the final judgment? The ultimate power of the absolute God. Yeah, I don't know why I had people saying it was the cross. It's just a circle up there. Don't miss it. Yeah, you better not miss it. But Goku's here powering up a Kamehameha. But is it really going to do anything? Come on, guys. You know it's not. They're trying to trick us with this. But, it looks like, it's an interesting episode to really do a predictions of, because what can you say? Nothing in this is really going to happen in this episode aside from the fact that these guys are going to get swamped. The one thing I could really take away here is no matter how strong the enemy, all we gotta do is get even stronger. That's what I can really take away from this, I feel like. And I don't know you guys' thoughts. This shot of Trunks is pretty cool. Still waiting on an explanation for Trunks' form coming up right here. Still waiting on this explanation for this. And maybe they'll explain what this ring sort of crap is as well. But, I mean, that's about it, really. It's not a whole lot. I have a little bit of other information here if you guys want to check it out. It's not really anything big. It's not really anything like major spoilers. It's very, very minuscule, I think. So if you don't want to hear it, you can click off the video. I've said my piece. But if you do want to hear it, stick around, and we're going to jump into that right now. Okay, so returning to the showdown with Zamasu, Trunks resolves to fight Zamasu in order to protect the people of West City. with the 2 sensu beans he received from Mai in hand, he heads for Zamasu. So, you know, from what the I believe it's taken off of V-Jump, I believe. It's episode synopsis that are shown off prior. And then Herms, you know, tweets those out. What's interesting is, like, why the sensu beans, do they have some importance? Is that going to play a significant role aside from, obviously, I mean, is he really? They're probably just going to end up giving it to Goku and Vegeta at the end of the episode. Maybe we're going to do some hints of fusion at the end. I'm just really stuck on the whole fusion idea. And maybe it doesn't happen. Maybe it doesn't. But I'm pretty confident that it will happen. But he heads. It says he has the sensu beans in hand. And he heads straight for Zamasu. Does that mean he's going to attack Zamasu with the sensu beans? Well, he's not going to throw them at them, but I'm assuming he's going to head to the battlefield, because remember in the last episode, well, actually, it's weird because they were all there when he fused in the last episode, right? So it's a little interesting to look at it like that, but I would assume the sensu beans would be for Goku and Vegeta. Actually, if you look right here, I think this is Mai right here on the right over here. Zamasu obviously up here, and Goku and Vegeta are very clearly on the ground right there. So it might be future Trunks right there above them. It's very possible. So I think the sensu beans are gonna, I mean, logically they'd have to be for Goku and Vegeta, right? And they're not just gonna get back up, guys. They're not gonna get back up and get beat down again. They're gonna have that power up Goku's hinting at. They're gonna get stronger, and it's going to be Potara fusion. I'm telling you. And some of you guys are probably screaming at me. We know it is, and I'm just saying. I'm just incredibly confident of it. I know a lot of you guys are. I'll leave a poll in the top left, or sorry, top right of the screen. There will be a poll. You can use it on mobile and the browser. Click that eye icon, and there will be a poll on, is Vegito coming back, or will Vegito fight Zamasu? Whatever I name it, just click yes or no. It really doesn't benefit me, but it's kind of a fun little mini game, I guess, to check out, because it's easier to track than comments. But that's really it, guys, for the preview and predictions. I mean, there really isn't much else for me to say. If I missed anything, let me know. I'm also interested, like, what is the light of Zamasu's? So it's very obvious that this attack, whatever he's unleashing here, is some pretty big significance. It's just unclear of what it does. Like, it happens here. Like, you can see it be unleashed right before the scene. This is the scene where it happens. But after that, look at, like, they're on the ground and they're perfect. It looks like they're fine. Then it cuts to this scene where they're struggling. But I think that's completely unrelated. I think that's tricky editing by Toei. I think that's a completely unrelated scene. But that's about it for the video, guys. I don't want to linger on anymore. I think I've wasted enough of your time. I didn't waste any of your time. Let's get real. It was a joy, right? But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Share your thoughts down below. And, of course, I'll catch you later.